What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of the Front Office Special Edition, Draft Day Edition. I'm your host, reporter analysis, Ian Catan, a.k.a. Stephen B. Smith, and I'm joined by Dur's varsity football captains, all-league, all-section award winners, Alex Krupkin and Leo Green. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having us.
Ready?
Thank you.
All right. So let's just start off with some simple questions. Alex, obviously you're a rookie this year. Why did you want to join the LOC?
Because, I like the competitive environment that's already been built in the LOC, and I want to just, be able to do something athletic in the spring. So I'm excited to play basketball.
And Leo, you're obviously a returner. You were in the LOC last year. You came up short in the playoffs. Why did you decide to come back?
Really is a great environment out there. You build a brotherhood with your teammates. But honestly, it was just a lack of satisfaction at our result last year. I think we had the capabilities to win the entire league, win the chip. But I think, like you said, we fell short. But I think this is going to be the year. I'm going to come back with my new team and make some magic happen. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I like you touched on that brotherhood. Obviously, football is a big, team bonding, team chemistry sport. So I just want to get into, obviously, I touched on you guys are all-league, all-section award winners for football. How does football help you on the basketball court in a 4v4 setting?
I can take that one. I don't know. Whenever people talk about, football players playing basketball, I feel like they always say how it definitely helps them on the defensive side of the ball. Like, it's always a lot harder, to try to score on one of them, just because I feel like us football players, we're just more used to the physical aspect. We're a lot more physical when we're guarding them, and especially in this league, I know that there's not really fouls, or the fouls are called, but there's not really so much of a negative effect. So they could be a lot more lenient with, how aggressive you can be, which you can use that to your advantage on defense.
Right. Yeah. It's a physical league, old school basketball. Not a lot of threes, obviously. There's no money involved in this league, so it's not like, everybody's playing for the love of the game. And so now I kind of want to get into, today is draft day, if you guys didn't know. 345, Brewster Commons. These are the projected top 2 picks. So I just kind of want to get into what type of environment and what type of player style best accompanies your guys' play style.
Okay, I'll start this time. For me, I'm not much of a I won't say that I'm not an offensive threat, but I'm not going to be playmaking for the team. I'm not going to be the one who's going to have to lead and command the offense. Obviously I'll be able to do some work in the paint, but I think that obviously my capabilities are more valuable on the defensive side of the ball. So I think that I really need someone who can complement me as, a facilitator, a playmaker, someone who can really be the mind and the facilitator of the offense, preferably someone who can shoot and pass well and find me. If someone can bring the attention away from me in the post and become a threat on the outside, and that gives me a lot of open opportunities under the basket, which is, I think, the key thing I need. I'm not as worried about the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, obviously your physical presence, you're in projected top 5 for defensive player of the year. So now I kind of want to transition into Alex. Obviously, I think you know who one of your teammates are going to be. So what type of play style complements your game the best?
A little similar to Leo. I'm more of I'm kind of like a big, but a forward big, power forward probably. So similar to him, I'd say a guard that can play defense well, because you always want that, but at the same time could be a shooter and just be able to, spread out the floor so we can attack them, all over the court.
Right. So obviously you've played some high-level basketball. You've played with current varsity basketball players, Joe Papalardo and Spencer Goldfarb, in a church league. I just kind of want to ask, how has your current basketball background prepared you for an LOC league that's a lot more physical than, say, a church league or an AU circuit?
I'll just start this off by saying, I've been playing basketball since I was, elementary school, maybe 4th grade. That's not even true. I played rec when I was in 1st grade or kindergarten. I don't know. So I've been playing basketball for a long time. I've been around that environment. I only stopped playing at the end of freshman year. For Scarsdale. What'd you say?
I said finish up the lunch. Don't get too comfortable.
Okay. Yeah. So I've been playing basketball for a long time, and that's just helped me prepare for this league because I don't know. I'm well versed in the sport.
Yeah, and
Terrible
Leo.
answer.
Yeah, Leo. Obviously, you have played in the JBL with current LOC captains Gavin Well and Jake Freeland, as well as pool players like Gil Kraus. So, what type of environment and what type of play style have you seen from those guys that maybe you look to add to your team in the LOC?
It's always interesting to play with great guys like Jacob Freeland, who's big like myself, even a little taller than me. But he's a guy who can really facilitate the offense, which is always interesting to see. But there's definitely some players out there that I think really compliment me, such as like Gil, who's an incredible shooter on the outside, and Gav is also a great facilitator along with Gnome. So there's all guys like that who I think they're an archetype of just more, I need a facilitator. That's kind of what it comes down to. Someone who can shoot and spread the court. 4v4 is obviously different than a 5v5. Just the numbers game out there is a little different. The zone's all going to look different, but I think that makes it even more valuable to have someone who can really spread the floor. So I think that there's definitely guys out there who would match me well.
Nice. So, those are both some great answers, but I want to kind of do something different. Do you mind if we do a new segment presented by Broglo Tanning Company?
Let's do it.
All right, so we're going to do Guess That LOC Captain. The way this is going to work is I'm going to say one word, one adjective, one noun, something that might relate to the captain, and you guys have to try to guess who it is, all right? And as little words as possible, all right? So we're going to start this off, all right? The first word is noodle.
Robert Ping. Is that how it works?
Well, what can you explain what you're basing that off of?
Noodle. Wait, is that what the word was? Noodle, right? I'm going to say noodle because I think I've seen Robert Ping eating noodles a lot. If we go in a different direction, I could see maybe Nate Lynch. Also could be a noodle in a different sense of the word.
All right, it wasn't him,
know.
but
Oh, I got it. Is Avi still not a captain?
no.
I never know.
Oh,
right.
Dylan Chen?
No.
Okay.
All right. The next clue word is Mulaney.
Wait, is it a captain? It's a captain? Fuck. I don't know. I can't say that. Hold up. We can cut that out.
I don't get it.
All right.
I don't know.
What the hell does that mean?
The last word
What
is
does that mean?
the last word is herd. Herd,
Herd.
as in he's the captain of the herd.
I don't know that. You got it?
Orson
Hong. If you don't know, John
noodle.
Mulaney and the Sack Lunch Bunch, Orson Hong,
Oh.
noodles, plain plated noodles with a little bit of butter.
Oh, wait. That was all one person?
Yes.
Oh. I didn't understand that. I thought that was all different people.
Oh, I get it. Mulaney, John Mulaney. All right, that was good. Do the next one.
Okay, I understand.
That was good.
All right. The next one
I
is
gotta lock it now.
A. The letter A.
I wish I knew all the captains. A. Just A.
Yo, move the mic closer to that.
Who, me? Or
Both.
I'm going to guess Armadillos. So whoever coaches the Armadillos. I have no clue who that'd be. Is that a team? That's a team, right? Armadillos?
Mm-hmm.
That's not?
All right, fine. Next.
Is that not a team?
All right, next
It
clue.
is.
Next clue is silent H.
Okay.
I don't really know who all the captains are, if I'm being
There's
honest.
like 5. Nico Benner, Cody Hanwerger, PJ Rosen. You might have to go to the next set.
All right. Last clue is Fordham.
Oh,
Richard.
Jason G.
Richard.
Yeah, Richard
Richard
A.
Lowe's.
A school. He's in the A school if you didn't know. Richard Fordham and
he's
Richard
not.
Los. Yes, he is.
Richard is not in the A school.
Yes, he
Might
is.
be. He probably is.
Do your research.
I'm pretty sure he's not in the A school.
Richard Los. His last name has a
Editor,
silent
can
sure
you
he's
fact
not.
check that?
Fordham has
I'm
a
pretty sure
silent
he's not in
H.
the A school.
We can fact check.
Yo, can we get a fact check? Is Richard Los in the A school?
Holy. You might want to show it to the camera. Show it to
Where's
the
that
camera.
from? Pretty sure
This is from
Wait,
Giovanni's.
click on the.
You know the Italian place from TikTok?
Oh, Nemi's in the A school.
Like,
Oh.
The
Anyway,
guy who's like, here's how you make a sandwich.
Yo, he's not in the
Oh.
on the interviewer, didn't do his research. Silent H though. Los has a silent H and Fordham has a silent H. That was hard though. All right, my bad. All right, next one. Next clue,
This
we're
is so
gonna go.
hard.
Next clue, we're gonna go money.
Dylan Chen. Oh, what? Oh.
Nah, this one you can
Cash, Jake Kashanian.
He's not a captain.
Cash. It's impossible.
All right, next clue is lacrosse.
Gavin Welland.
Is he a captain?
Gavin Welland. G Money.
Oh.
G
I didn't even know Gavin was a captain.
Wow. All right. And then our last captain, the first clue is DJ.
PJ.
DJ.
That was
DJ
me.
Rosenthal.
That was me.
Yeah. All right. I think Krupp won that. We're
That was a
gonna.
competition. I didn't even know that.
All right. We're running out of time, so I want to get. There's a lot of new categories this year because it is the second year. Most improved player is an award in the NBA, but unlike the NBA, which just goes to a lottery pick who underperformed early in his career, for the LOC, it's going to be to a player who had the most improvement. So I want to know, who do you guys have a most improved player of the year favorite?
I got one. I wasn't in the league last year, but I know a lot about this guy. He's got a bunch of funny nicknames, like AD. So I'm going to go with Aiden Dunsky. I can see the grit in him.
Okay. My pick is going to be someone who potentially could be a future teammate. Nico Brenner, I think, is going to have a lot of improvement from last year to this year. Why is he looking at me like that?
I think you're going to be on Robert's team.
So Nico obviously won the chip last year, but he was more of a role player for his team. But I think that I can feel it in him. I think that he's put in a lot of work in the offseason. I think he's going to do great things, potentially on my team. So we'll see how that plays out. So Nico Brenner, that's my pick.
Nico Brenner been putting work in IV and Lifetime with another MIP candidate, Danny Panchev, all offseason. Before we wrap it up, is there anything else that you guys like to say going into today, draft night?
All right. He's chewing right now. So just going into the draft, I'm really excited. So everyone knows we got it 3:45 p.m. today, Friday, January 30th. So please come to the Brewster Commons. I'll be there in the best outfit, wearing a full suit and glasses maybe. So yeah.
Yeah, I want to say for all the captains who have been working hard, scouting, doing all this time, going to the combines, trying to figure out the team, I just want to let you guys know, it doesn't really matter. You've all wasted your time because my team, whoever we end up with, is going to win the chip. So thank you guys for coming and participating, though. It's fun. We appreciate it, but it's kind of a waste of your time. So thank you.
I like the confidence. All right. That was episode number 3 of the
That's
Front
it.
Office. I am your host, analyst reporter Ian Catan, a.k.a. Stephen B. Smith. And this was Draft Day Edition. Thank you very much.
Wait.
See you next time.
Last quick thing before he ends it. If you're a bettor, place all your money on Alex Krupkin MVP. Thank you.
That was not a betting promotion. That was not betting advice. That
Or
was
Rookie of
just-
the Year or Defensive Player of the Year.
OB.
Obi Toppin is a good basketball player.
OB.
He's my basketball player comp.
All right. Thank you, guys. This was episode number 3, special edition of the Front
OB.
Office. See you next
El
time.
Schnee.
They got it in your big trouble.